How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to My Gardening Habit. I'm Rob Mayer, and today I want to talk real quick about propagating spider plants. Spider plants are very easy to care for and very easy to propagate. So I just want to run through the steps of what we do for taking our little baby spider plants and turning them into big spider plants, whether you're trying to start a business selling them or whether you're just propagating them to have more or to give them away to friends. It's very simple, very easy, and we're going to walk you through the steps now. If you have a mother plant and you have some little babies coming off, you'll see here that you have a bunch of little what look like roots, and they're just very dry at the moment. What I'll do is I'll just clip that baby plant off, and if there are any little brown leaves on there, I'll clean them off. Sometimes there's more hanging off. Let's see. If you have any little brown leaves, dead leaves, just pick those off. Get it as clean as possible. Next, you're going to want to put your spider plant babies into some water. You don't want to completely drown them. You want the leaves sticking out as much as possible and that little root ball inside. And after about a week, maybe 2 weeks, you'll get those roots to grow out real nice and fresh. At that point, they're ready to go right in potting soil. You could put them directly into potting soil without doing this, but this is what we prefer to do. It seems to give them a bit of a head start. We like to do it in a glass container. You get to see exactly what's going on in there. And in a plastic container, you're also going to possibly get a film from the city water that you're using. Not really sure what that is exactly. It's some sort of bacterial film. In a glass container, you may have to deal with algae also, if it's in a sunny area. What I try to do is just make sure you're going to change the water out on a normal basis. If you let the water sit in there too long, it's going to rot. The other reason that I was talking about clearing off those little brown leaves is if they're in the water and they get moist, they're going to increase the possibility of your spider baby being lost to rot. So what we'll do is just take a little potting soil, just make a little hole in there, and just bury the roots in. We'll water that and we'll let that sit for another few weeks until it outgrows this pot, and we'll move it into a larger pot. Spider plants will only get as big as their container allows them. They have a very fast growing root system. As you can see here at the bottom of this cup, we've got a big bulge around here, and you can see the roots coming out the bottom. This non-variegated spider plant is overdue for a transplant. Let's open this up and show you what this looks like. So whatever size container you put these in, you don't have to put them in a smaller container to start out. We just do that because we're going through so many of these that it's easier to find space for a bunch of small containers as opposed to a bunch of large containers. So we'll we'll let them grow up, we'll transfer them over, and usually what we'll do is we'll take 3 smaller ones and transfer them over to a hanging basket and let them fill out from there. So this hanging basket, these were probably transplanted from those small cups probably, I guess about 3 weeks ago. So 3 weeks ago, they were just a little bit bigger than this. So transfer them over to the bigger container, and they'll just start putting on size. In a short amount of time, you're going to have a full-size plant that's going to be putting out its own babies. At that point, you just start the cycle over again. You can pick babies that have barely any little roots on them. You can pick them very juvenile, or you can wait until you've got some with clear roots coming off. It's just the ones with barely anything are just going to take a little bit longer. So yeah, it's very, very easy to do and very hard to screw up. So just give it a try. So good luck, and yeah, we'll see you next time.